podcast episode. Flow Nexus. You don't have to have it all together. I was in a thrift shop last week, and the kind where everything smells like time. And I saw this cracked ceramic mug, not Instagram worthy, not artisan, definitely not something a productivity guru would drink out of while journaling at 5 a.m. It had a crack running from the handle down the side like it had been through something. And I picked it up, not because I needed a mug, because it felt real. Like this thing had survived bad mornings, rushed coffee, late night, what am I doing with my life tea sessions. And here's the thing, the crack didn't ruin it. It proved it had a story. People are basically cracked mugs. We spend a ridiculous amount of energy trying to look flawless. No cracks, no mistakes, no weird chapters. Online, everyone looks like they have got clear skin, clear goals, clear direction. Meanwhile, in real life, you walk into a room and forget why you're there. You laugh at the wrong moment. You change your mind for the 14th time this year. You Google things like, is it normal to have no idea what you're doing at 32? Answer, yes, extremely normal. Am I 32? No. The biggest lie about adulthood. I used to think adulthood meant at some point everything clicks. You wake up one day like, ah, yes, I understand taxes, relationship, and my purpose finally. Your calendar is organized, your finance makes sense, you drink water regularly like a responsible citizen. I keep waiting for that version of life. It never showed up. Instead, I met people 20 years older, way more experienced, still asking big questions, still changing directions, still figuring things out. And honestly, that was comforting because it means you're not behind, you're just human. The bakery guy who wasn't hustling, shocking. I was driving through a small town one morning, sun barely up, and there's this older guy opening his bakery. No rush, no stress. He sweeps the sidewalk like he's got nowhere else to be. Then just stand there with his coffee, looking at the street. No phone, no urgency. No, let me check my metrics real quick. He wasn't building a startup, going viral, optimizing his morning routine. He was just opening a bakery. Again, same as yesterday. And weirdly, it felt peaceful. We don't respect consistency enough. We celebrate big wins, breakthroughs, overnight success, but most lives they are built on boring stuff. Showing up, keeping promises, returning calls, making dinner when you don't feel like it, watering plants you forgot about half the time. It's not sexy. It doesn't trend, but it works. The better question nobody asks. The internet loves asking, what have you accomplished? Cool. But a better question is, Who were you while doing it? Were you present, kind, honest, actually enjoying every anything? Because you can win on paper and still feel like something's off. Everyone is under construction. Here's something I didn't realize earlier. Everyone is fixing something quietly. Old disappointments, relationships that didn't work, dreams that changed, questions that never got answered. You didn't don't see it because people don't post. Hey guys, kindly emotionally confused and slightly lost like a subscribe. But it's there for everyone. You're not broken, you're in progress. A city isn't falling because there's construction. A garden isn't messy because things are still growing. And you're not falling apart. You're mid-build, which, yeah, looks chaotic sometimes. That's part of it. The climate people figured this out. The people who seem the most grounded. It's not because their life is perfect. It's because they stopped pretending it is. They accept it. I don't have everything figured out. Some days are messy. I'm still learning. And instead of fighting that, they relaxed into it. Here's the shift. Stop trying to be complete. Start being honest, present, willing to keep going. That's it. That's the whole formula. Not very marketable, very effective. Look around right now. As you're reading this, someone is washing dishes, someone is walking their dog, someone is working a night shift, someone is starting over again. Life isn't waiting for anyone to be perfect. It just keeps moving. Quiet. So if you feel behind, you're not. You're just in the middle of your story, like everyone else, with a few cracks, a few questions, and hopefully a little bit of hope. Final thoughts. You don't need to have it all together. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to arrive. Sometimes the most impressive thing you can do is show up anyway, cracks and all, and keep going. And that is for today's podcast. Hope you have a wonderful day.